multi-billion-dollar industry with one principal goal: selling. Like it or not, advertisement is everywhere. It is on buses, billboards, and hot air balloons. It invades our living rooms, our classrooms, and almost every aspect of human life. When watching television commercials or those 13-second ads on the internet, you are bombarded with many marketing messages over and over again. Many of these commercials use several similar persuasive techniques to get you to buy, to vote, or otherwise influence you to do what the marketer wants you to do, often by appealing to your emotions and general sensibility. And sometimes advertising will pull on those heartstrings. This is an industry that has spent millions of dollars, countless hours, and enormous effort to figure out the best strategies for getting people like you and me to do exactly what they want. When we talk about persuasive techniques in advertising, what I mean are the tools which help advertisers gain the attention of public. With persuasive advertising, the assumption is that the consumer already understands the basic nature of the product, but needs to be convinced of the desirability and the benefits that set a particular product apart from its competition. Whether it is specifically towards an age, race, sex, or religion demographic, these tools help in engaging people's minds, triggering specific emotions, and altering their thoughts. Combined and together, in the end, the companies have what they desire: sales, clicks, or votes. If advertising is about selling, then persuasion is how we get there. So my guess is, as a consumer who wishes to spend as little as possible yet get more in return, it is in our best interest we understand the creative techniques and strategies used by advertisers to get you to buy their products. We should be able to tell the subliminal messages in advertising and distinguish between what's good and bad for us. The key point is how to identify persuasive techniques in advertising and how we can stop being made a fool of. And this is where I come in. For starters, here's a little preview list of some common techniques so you can recognize them and potentially become more resistant to them. In order for you to get a better understanding of the persuasive techniques and be able to spot them in advertising that apply them, I'm going to present a commercial that includes all of the approaches listed. Pelican!
Welcome to San Luis University Madrid campus. Are you contemplating where to proceed your nearby educational future? Or maybe you have already chosen, but do you think you're getting good enough education where you are? Why don't you check out what we have to offer?
Now right here, that's the hidden fear appeal. This is perhaps the most unethical technique which plays on the consumer's sense of insecurity, invoking anxiety and trying to persuade them that a specific product or service can relieve embarrassing personal problems and help them be socially accepted. In this case, the ad is questioning the educational level of the viewer, hinting that what they have to offer will solve their problem. Such strategies are most commonly used in deodorant, toothpaste, and shampoos commercials that prey on people's fear to sell a product. Pelican!
Oh, I love Madrid's Le Campus. I'm getting a great education at a much more international environment than I would back at home in the States. Not only do you grow culturally, but you also get to graduate with the official San Luis University, Missouri main campus diploma, even if you choose to study all your 4 years in Europe. It really has everything that an American university could offer, and much more. Diplomats, officials, and other international high-class people send their children here, so why shouldn't you? During your stay in Madrid, you will have the experience of your life. This is a university you can be proud to finish your bachelor degree in, or hey, who knows, your master's degree.
This student's account was a persuasive approach called the snob appeal. The fact that he mentioned great education, official US diploma, study in Europe, diplomats' children, and the experience of life suggests that becoming a student at SLU Madrid will make them stand out from the crowd because it's not affordable for common people. This produces a sense of exclusivity, like being part of the elite group, which will maintain or elevate their social status while living a glamorous lifestyle in Spain. This strategy simply plays on the desire for fancy items and the good life. Another example of this technique could be used in a coffee commercial, which shows people dressed in formal gowns and tuxedos drinking their brand at some luxury art gallery. Moving on. Pelican!
What I like about this university is the small community. The campus, along with the classrooms, are really little, but cozy. We could say that my classes don't count more than 15 students, but this precisely allows me to know my students well and have a personal relationship with each and every one of them. This is where we benefit from this university, because it allows professors and students to work together towards their common goal.
Here, the advertisement uses two techniques. The first one is the plain folks appeal, which concerns more the content in this case. The professor associates the university with simplicity. Classrooms are really little but cozy, and that it's practical for regular folks because we are normal people with personal relationships working towards common goals. Here, the advertisement uses two techniques. The first one is the plain folks appeal, which concerns more the content in this case. The professor associates the university with simplicity. Classrooms are really little but cozy, and that it's practical for regular folks because we are normal people with personal relationships working towards common goals. People that attend this university are people like you and me and want to have a good enough education. Another example that might represent the plain folks appeal is showing an ordinary person, like a construction worker who says, I often get headaches on the job. That's why I use ibuprofen. And you are to believe and trust this guy because he's just a plain folk. This technique often takes the form of a testimonial by an ordinary person. But the fact that in this case it is a professor, we can say that the advertisement undergoes another persuasive strategy called the famous person testimonial. Although the professor is not exactly a celebrity, he is known around the campus for his field expertise. Celebrity or expert endorsements are the oldest tricks in the book with an intended effect to transfer consumers' admiration and respect for the well-known person to the service or product. Like Tiger Woods is the spokesperson for Nike.
Oh, I first heard about the Slumatry campus from some of my brother's friends who were already studying there. But when I was in high school and the time to choose your university came, all my friends chose to go to Slumatry campus. So just like everyone, I followed their footsteps and I applied. When I got in, I came and I fell in love. People from all over the world attend this school. With students from more than 65 different countries, the campus is truly an international environment where everybody feels at home.
Here the commercial highlights on the idea that everyone is attending the university, so you should too if you want to fit in. Using the word everyone is an intended persuasive technique known as a bandwagon effect. It is an exaggerated claim that makes consumers feel left behind if they ignore the product or service. Also, consumers assume that if others buy it, the product must be good. This approach is almost the reverse of the snob appeal, as it claims that the product or service is desirable because it is being used by lots of people, therefore encouraging the consumer to jump on the bandwagon. Another example of this propaganda technique would be where the action is, shop at El Corte Inglés, or the latest fashion for iPhones.
There is no reason why not to try it, even for just a semester. So, check out our Facebook page to find out about all the other exciting things you can experience with us. Milligan,
Billiken,
Milligan,
Billiken,
Milligan,
Billiken,
Milligan!
And on that final note, that annoying Billiken popping up is also a strategy known as repetition or irritation advertising, which suits it much better. This is one of the simplest techniques that supposedly creates a product name recognition by being repetitive, damn annoying, and obnoxious. They basically drive the message home many times with the goal of having it stick in the viewer's or listener's mind. But common sense would suggest that they do not work very well, as I'm sure you've seen many of these advertisements on a website you were checking out that finally made you actually close the page. Like when you go online to stream your favorite show and then in the middle of it have it interrupt with something like this.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on is available without a prescription at retailers nationwide.
I'm also sure that at this point the Billiken has been hard to deal with throughout the video, so let's end it here. Good luck getting that Billiken out of your head. See you. Action!
Bonjour. Oh no. Oh, I first heard about the Slumatry campus from some of my... Oh man, that shit. We have to stop it. What I like about St. Louis University is because... This is a university... You're laughing all the time. Not only do you graduate... My classes don't count. My classes don't count more than 15 students. Oh, students! Students. But when I was in high school, when the two wait. Students. ¿Entiendes? And 15 students. 15 students. My students. I've slept.
Moving on.
The campus along with the classrooms. So I can't look at it. And another height. But this precisely allows me have personal relationships with every and each one of their kids, even to know them well. Education and fun. But this precisely allows me. But you also get to graduate with or hey, all the other exciting things. Grow culturally. You're Ay, lo estaba diciendo bien. Oh, all my friends chose to go to the Slomadri campus. But you also with some other stuff. But do you think it?
Advertisement go. Sorry.
Missouri main campus. Amazing diploma.
Undergo the letters.
Teachers and professors.
Another persuasive card.
Some teachers and professors. At the time to choose a university came, all my friends chose this. Oh man. Missouri, right?
Yes,
wait,
right.
wait, the paper. You have to know. The paper is like this. Okay, don't cut.